sisters, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. That is what the Bible tells us. Hear me, you gamblers, with your darts, your kites, or horses. A little while down is our mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and together we can put the devil... Oh, never mind.
Too bad such a doll wastes all her time being good. How can she make any money from that? Maybe she wants a piece of the mission. Yeah.
Hey, Benny South Street.
Harry the Horse. How are ya? You know nicely, Johnson.
Yeah, how goes it?
Nicely, thank you.
Tell me, what about
Jordan.
in Detroit? Has he got a place for his crap game?
He's still looking for a place. The heat is on.
Well, tell him I'm loaded and looking for action. I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks? And where did you acquire it?
I collected the reward on my father.
Everybody's looking for action. I wish Nathan finds a... Why, Lieutenant Brannigan! Mr. South Street, it's Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department. A pleasure.
Either you guys are Nate in Detroit.
Which Nate in Detroit is that?
I mean a Nate in Detroit. He's been running a floating crap game around here. You can tell him for me. I know right now. He's running around trying to find a spot.
Fellas, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I can't.
Something wrong, Mr. Detroit.
Oh, hello, Lieutenant. I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are other lousy Brannigans.
Detroit, I imagine you're having trouble finding a place for your crap game.
Well, the heat is on, as you must know from the fact that you now have to live on your salary.
Did you find a place for the game?
I was just over to the Biltmore garage. Joey says he might take a chance and let me use the place if I give him $1,000.
$1,000?
In cash!
Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. I couldn't even buy Adelaide a present today. And you know what day today is? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's at the hand with high players. The Greeks in town. Randy Bottle Banks. Scranton Slim.
I know. I could make a fortune. But where could I have the game?
The Baltimore Bros want to brag, but we ain't got a grant on him.
And they now have the lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's a store crew behind McCloskey's bar, but Mrs. McCloskey ain't a good scout.
And Ting's been how they are. The Barrington Police Station is out.
So the Baltimore Rush is a spot, but the $1,000 we ain't
you know where it is.
Say Nathan. Know who else is looking for action? Sky Masterson.
Sky Masterson? They're the highest player of them all!
Why don't you just borrow 1,000 from Sky?
Not Sky. With him, that kind of money ain't lending money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
I ain't scared. I'm perfectly willing to take the risk, provided I can figure out a bet in which there's no chance of losing. He likes crazy bets. Ooh, look, run into Minnie's restaurant and ask Minnie how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake? How much strudel? What do you want to know from?
Just find out. No, beat it. Here comes Adelaide. She hears I'm running a crap game, she'll never set foot on me again.
Hello, Nathan, dear.
Adelaide. Pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Hey, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
You still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver, Charlie. He's been working us all day. Finally, I says, look, Charlie, I'm starving. I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't wanna eat. You just wanna sneak out and meet that cheap bum Nathan Detroit.
So what'd you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want. Nathan, happy anniversary.
A present for me?
I hope you like it.
A belt.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. That's so sweet. Look, honey, about your present. I didn't get one. I'm sorry.
No, I kind of like it when you forget to get me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Don't worry, honey. One of these days I'll be in the money and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, dear, I can do without anything. Just so long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game? What an absurd thought.
Yesterday, Minnie sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's great.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey. Look, I'm expecting a fella and I know you're hungry.
Nathan, are you trying to get rid of me?
No! I just don't want your sandwich tickets on me. Fellas.
Nathan, you'll promote you.
How are you, Sky? Gonna be in town long?
Flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yes, there's lots of action down there. Want to come with me?
Nah, I got a lot of things to do. Tell me, you hungry? Maybe we could go into Mindy's and have a piece of cheesecake or strudel or something?
Nah, I think I'll get the late results.
But you will admit that Mindy's has the best cheesecake in the country.
Yes, I'm quite proud of Mindy's cheesecake.
Who ain't? And yet there are some people that like Mindy's strudel. Offhand, what do you think he sells more of, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I never give it much thought, but if everybody's like I am, I say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Mindy sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a little story.
Oh.
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father said to me a very valuable thing. Son, the old guy says, one of these days in your travels, a guy is going to come to you with a brand new deck of cards and offer to bet that he can make the jack of spades to bow the deck and short side in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you are standing, you're going to end up with an ear full of cider. Now, Nathan, I did not claim that you have been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
You don't think
but
I would-
if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you the same 1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on.
No bet. Blue, what a crazy color.
We took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the hot box and don't be late.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Yes, dear? That's husband talk if I've ever heard of it. Nathan, you're trapped. In Adelaide, you have the kind of girl that's most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload. I love Adelaide. And a guy without a doll, well, a doll's a necessity.
Now, Nathan, I'm not putting a rap on dolls. I just say if they knew weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Then how come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana alone without one?
I like to travel light, but if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there will be a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls.
Any doll, you name her.
Any doll? And I name her? Will you bet on that? Will you bet $1,000 that if I name a doll, you will take her to Havana to the world?
You got that.
Do you take sinners here? Indeed we do. Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to get up the courage to come here.
Here are 2 pamphlets that I think will give you a great deal of comfort. And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure, Miss Sarah.
How do you know my name?
Allow me to introduce myself, Sky Masterson. I hope you'll not think I'm getting out of line, but I think it's wonderful to see a pretty doll, a nice-looking lady like yourself, sacrificing herself for the sake of others.
Here is another pamphlet that I think you should read.
Thank you. Of course, I'll need a lot of personal help from you.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
I need private lessons. Why don't we have dinner or something?
I think not. Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. I'm a sinner. If you get me, it's 8 to 5 that others will follow. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I can fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make you a proposition. When is this big meeting of yours? Thursday. I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 12 genuine sinners.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's mark of 12 sinners. If you don't think it's good, ask anybody in town. I owe you 12 sinners. Pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
El Cafe Cubano in Havana.
Havana?
Where else do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's? I can get to Sarah Flowers and back the same night. And the food is great.
Oh, please go away.
Somewhere in the world, there must be a guy who appeals to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
I'm not interested in what he will not be. I'm interested in what he will be.
Don't worry.